Y'all, what it do? I'm your host, Smoothie Man Bruce Wayne, aka Smooth Money Mayweather, the paper chaser. Holla at you, boy. You already know what to do, my G. Turn on that bell notification. Hit that subscribe button, alright? Let's talk about this real quick, bro. We got a lot to talk about, bro. Ja Morant, 25 game suspension. We got a lot of trade rumors and stuff like that going on this week. The NBA Finals is finally over with, and we on a new chapter into the NBA world. Like, it's just been exciting. Like I keep saying, yo, if you ain't watched basketball all year, you missed some good times, bro. From start to finish, it doesn't matter, bro. It's been hot. NBA Finals was good. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Everything was hot, bro. Everything was hot. Everything was hot. But like I said, man, hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification. Subscribe. We're gonna be right back. I'm your host, Smoothie Man Bruce Wayne, aka Smooth Money Mayweather, the paper chaser. Holla at you, boy. Alright, peace. Alright, so let's talk about this real quick. The Ja Morant situation, man. 25 game suspension. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. When I initially first heard this, bro, I was like, it wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? My first initial reaction when I saw the gun again, I was like, it's spinning indefinitely. I was like, yo, Jay, you reaching, bro, you reaching, you talk, yo, you reaching, bro. All right then, all right. Let's dumb it down then. Let's dumb it down a year. I'm cool with that. I think that should have been wanted. And this is the reason why I said it. It's only the simple fact that he did it for the second time. It's only for the simple fact that we want to say now it is a toy gun. We waited X amount of time before that statement even came out, when that should have been the first thing that came out when we all saw the video. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, toy gun or not, now we playing around and we advocating that it's okay. And I think that's what a lot of people are failing to realize when we talk about this. Like, it's not the fact that we're not saying you can't carry one. Protect yourself at all times. Because I would be a hypocrite to even say that, not to carry one. Protect yourself at all times, but you don't have to play around with it because, man, we losing lives every single day when it comes to these situations with the school shootings. Shootings at Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Shooting at a grocery store, like middle school, elementary school, what's really going on out here? Like for these kids, like to be picking up these guns and these adults that's picking up these guns, going on these mass shootings, like stuff like that. So that's where we at. We at where it's just thinking that it's okay to get drunk and have a firearm in your hand, you waving around and stuff like that, like when there's people around and stuff like that, and you can get hurt. Somebody around you can get hurt. That's where we at with this. You know what I'm saying? It's not the simple fact that he can't have one. The simple fact that it is you're showcasing that it's okay to play around and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at with it. You know, regardless at the end of the day, you are a role model. And even though you don't want to be, kids look up to you. Regardless if you don't want to be. They look up to you. They want to buy your shoes. They want to buy your jersey. They want to play the game how you playing the game. They want to emulate things that you do. You can sit here and all you want to. Anybody can sit here all they want to. You're in the industry or you're in professional athlete that kids watch, emulate, and grow up. These are what we're seeing. These are what they're seeing. I didn't write the book. It's just how the game is just being played. You know what I'm saying? The other thing about it is that if this is what you want, you gotta cut certain things. And it should be easy for you to cut this because it's just posting. Stop posting. Stop going live. Stop flexing in front of the camera. Like one thing about us, our culture, we always got to showcase. We got to have the biggest diamonds. We got to have the biggest jewelry. You know what I'm saying? We got to have the biggest gun. And it's like, why? You can see a rich white millionaire. You wouldn't even know it because he ain't dressing like it. He ain't got a showcase. But us, we gotta showcase. We gotta look live. We gotta be the loudest in the room at all times. And it doesn't have to be that way. Sometimes you gotta play a certain role if these are the things you want. It's not selling out. Cause if you telling me this is selling out for you not to post a gun, you crazy to me. Like, and it's like, oh, they coming down on them hard. No, they not. These are rules set for a reason. It's messed up, you know what I'm saying? But hey, this is at the end of the day, this is a brand, this is a multi-billion-dollar company that has brands that are represented. The players, they represent brands, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You have to represent them, even though, because you signed that contract. It's about that, but at the end of the day, excuse me. But is it just about the money? Or is it about you grew up and you wanted to do this? Now I've been hearing notion that doesn't want to play basketball. He didn't really want to play basketball like that. Uh, he's just doing it because he's nice with it, but he really want to be a rapper. Like I haven't seen that interview. If anybody else has seen that type of interview, I need somebody to send that to me because I need to see that. I never seen that before. But it's just what people are telling me. I don't know if that's just a rumor going around, but like I said, I never seen no interview like that. I never seen him talk like that. But I could be wrong. But like I said, let me see it. We'll chop it up about it. You know what I'm saying? A later note. With that being said, my own thing is like I keep saying, man. You got to do better, and we got to be better for for the youth and what they see, what they do, and stuff like that. Because even if you don't say you're not trying to be a role model, he has kids. He has kids, don't he? So his daughter or his son look up to him. His nieces and his nephews look up to him. And for me personally, if it's I'm gonna put my family above everything else, then why get into this business? Why put yourself through these type of critiques, judgments, if this is not what you want to do? Why? I want to know. Like, I want to know. And I'm not saying like you got to cut your family off and throw ties with them, but if this is what I want to do, and this is my dream to do, I'm got to do what's best for me, my family, and I mean my kids, the woman that I'm with. You know what I'm saying? My mother, my father, stuff like that. I got y'all. I got my other media family. You know what I'm saying? But I can't get there if I'm like with you all. My friends, same way. Like, yo, you gotta cut some people off, man. If this is what you want. Now, if you want to play in the streets, go ahead and keep playing in the streets. That's just what it is. And like, I'm not knocking you for it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe it's family over everything. But if you tired of being in that product of your environment, I think, and I want to get my mother out of a certain situation. I think I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And this ain't selling out because it's just posted. Like I said, you can still carry. You can still do what you need to do to protect yourself. It's just a flashing. It's just a showboating. That's what they're getting at. It's what you're representing. That's what you're getting at. Yeah, you listen to thug like rap music and stuff like that. Plus waving around a gun like that. Plus drinking and all that extra stuff. Which we're representing. Oh, this is looks cool. Y'all is doing this, so let's do this. But like I said, maybe I'm reaching. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? 25 game suspension. Like I said, I thought it was kind of low at first when I first saw it. But then when you start to listen and understand everything that's going on with this, it is actually a lot. 25 games. You have to be play at least, I think they said 65 games for you to be eligible for all NBA, which he will not be. So that's money that he's losing right there. Plus on top of the money he already lost, that was like 40 some mil. Plus this could be potentially be like 50 to 60 mil. You know what I'm saying? No pay for the games that he's gonna be missing. Like I said, he potentially not gonna be a all-star candidate. That's gonna hurt you and stuff like that. Then you have to do other stuff to make it look like you, whether it was like give a statement or something like that, or write down a letter or something like that. He's got to do other extra stuff, and if that's not met, this suspension could be longer. So the 25 games is actually pretty hefty, pretty hefty. You know what I'm saying? Pretty hefty. Um, the year for me, it would have been more understanding if it really didn't affect his pockets that much. I thought it should sit a real hard message that we're not playing this type of game. And I think if someone else does this, that's where it's going to lead up to. Because I think other players that probably only got like 5 to 8 game suspension or something like that for certain things that they did. I think Miles Bridges for his domestic violence got 31 games. So waving around the gun, domestic violence is which one we weighing higher and stuff like that. I said a year just because it was 2 instances. And then you want to say, oh, it's a toy gun. Like that makes it any better. That makes it even worse for me. Um, but not potentially being an all-star. That hits hard. I would probably go a step further, like he can't be a candidate for all-star. No, you know what I'm saying? None of that stuff. No USA team, stuff like that. Um, like we really hitting you hard. Like we really hitting you hard. But for my TikTok post that I posted, a lot of people want a year. A lot of people think that this 25 game is not a lot. But like I said, when you look at the whole thing, what's going on with it, it's really a lot. Like you losing 50 mil, you potentially could have get like an extra 40 mil for being a an all NBA team, and you already lost 40 mil from the 8 game suspension. It's pretty hefty. Off of you're supposed to be activating your extension this year coming up, which was I think 200 and something mil. So you already chopping that half. That's been chopped. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think. Y'all, do y'all still think this ain't enough? Now, I'm gonna play a clip after this. It's gonna break down a little bit more about the suspension and everything else that goes along with it. You know what I'm saying? To give y'all a deeper understanding. I just want to give y'all my opinion, fans' opinion on what this is. You know what I'm saying? And we can't compare what we do with what they do because it's two different things. You know what I'm saying? There's a professional athlete with regular 9 to 5 people, man. It's rules in different area codes, you know what I'm saying, of the workplace and shit like that. But like I said, bro, you already know what to do. Turn on that bell notification, hit the subscribe button, and holla at you, boy. in the comments. Like I told you, in the comments, let me know what's up. So, all right, so let's talk about this real quick. We got Zion Williams and Bradley Beal, two big trades that people were talking about these last couple of days, right? Now, when it comes to Zion, man, I'm gonna say this, man. You can't help what your body is breaking down on you, but man, it's just so hard, man. 'Cause I still think Zion has transition. He's phenomenal player when he's out there on the court, but he ain't out there though. He ain't out there. That's the heartbreaking part about it. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but if you was a professional athlete, would you feel disappointed in yourself, or is this what you just want? You just want to get that bag, and it is what it is. Basketball really doesn't mean nothing. It was just a way for you to get money and get your family out of poverty and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that's what his mindset is, but you talk to people and stuff like that, that's what they say. That's what they say. You know, um, is he committed? Look at his body. He came back in shape, overweight. Like he looks like a big old puffberry, Pillsbury doughboy and stuff like that. He constantly keep getting hurt. Is he really taking care of his body during the off season, stuff like that? Like I wouldn't want those type of rumors and stuff like that. And I think he's a phenomenal player, like I said, like you know what I'm saying, when he's out there. This is just me personally. When we talk about business, like when we talk about this ain't got nothing to do with him, like uh personally wise, off the court. This has got everything to do with him on the court. And when it comes to my show, like my podcast, like I said, man, I'm not jumping on here talking about these dudes are idiots, stupid, da 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 da. I may be disappointed, like the job situation. I'm just disappointed because it ain't about like me trying to belittle them to get views and stuff like that. We talking about what we see on the court, what we see on the court as a fan perspective. I have no insight. I don't know none of these cats. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you what I see, what I think, what I hear, what I talk to people about and stuff like that. And I love Zion. Like I like to watch him play, bro. Like when I saw him come out, I said it, like yo, he gonna be up there. He gonna be great and stuff like that. And I still believe that, but it just be hard for me to believe that he constantly keep getting hurt and you ain't played a full season. Yeah, you've been in the league 4 years and they added up to 82 games recently, but you ain't played a full season. That was heartbreaking to me, man. Your development and everything that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for you to do that when you keep getting hurt. It's hard for you to get them reps and it's hard for you to develop. It's hard for you to get that game speed in, but you keep getting hurt. And if, like I said, it's business, bro. It's business. Now, if I was the Pelicans, I would want to move on for him. Try to get as much as I can for him right now. Even though we gave him the extension last year and stuff like that. But me as another organization, would I want to take that risk? You know what I'm saying? To make that move. You make that move for what reason? For you potentially thinking that it's going to get you to the next level, to get you hypothetically in the playoffs or to the conference finals or to the playoffs? Like, what are we gaining here? Because these last couple moves that a lot of teams be making for these somewhat injury prone type players, KD, Kawhi, Paul George, we can keep going on. These are just a handful of players that we trade these dudes. AD, I even say LeBron. Like even though some of these are more aging players, these dudes like when they get traded, like you trade them away a lot to get these cats. You giving away a lot to get these cats, and your bench is hurting for that. You know what I'm saying? Draft picks is hurting for that. And then we sit here and we say, man, draft picks don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't about developing these young cats. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will throw them to the wayside for an older cat. I'm just this is me being personally honest. I'd rather develop a young cat, get them acclimated. You know what I'm saying? NBA lifestyle, everything, and we have really, really invested in him. Not trying to get an older Asian player, put him to the wayside. You know what I'm saying? Let him ride the bench. Let him not get no reps in. But yeah, we getting this injury guy to come in. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's what I think. Maybe I'm reaching. But knowing Zion history, even though he's a younger player, he's still been hurt. Do I take that risk to get him? You know what I'm saying? What do they want for him? You want a superstar? Do you want draft picks? How many draft picks do you want? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to move up in the draft? You know what I'm saying? That what then this is the next thing. Is his value that high? Knowing that his history, that he's been hurt multiple times, is his value really that high? On top of that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like I said, this is business. I'm not doing the arm and a leg for him. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because he needs an arm and a leg. You know what I'm saying? Especially two legs. But would I make that move if I was the Pelicans to trade him? I would. I would. I'm not gonna keep him another year to see how things going. We've done that before. You know what I'm saying? We've done that before. I think it's time to move on. I think we got a good base where we at right now. Brandon Ingram, CJ McCullough. I'll get rid of Zion to get something better. If it's for me to move up in the draft or give me something, another key piece that's better, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they got a good thing with those two right there. Um, I don't think Zion needs the ball. I don't think like that, but he definitely can fit us right around. One of the most elite players that came into the league recently that can finish around the rim, like a Jokic, like a Shaq, you know what I'm saying? High percentage, you know what I'm saying? All that. You know, it's just the fact that he can't stay healthy. Moving on to Bradley Beal. Now, this is really big. This is really big. Bradley Beal's the only player right now that has a no trade clause. Now, he can break that and go pretty much kind of pick where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? If teams are willing to pick him up. And a Bradley Beal, at one point, he was leading the league in points. I think Steph was the one that dethroned that. Miraculous player, you know what I'm saying? Pretty good defender. I'm hearing a lot of different teams that will want him. Sacramento Kings, Lakers, Golden State. Um, that's I think any team that gets Bradley Beal, depending on what they want and depending on what you give away, like I keep saying, like could benefit for his services. A team like Golden State, I think that would be a good move. But it's just one ball, but they definitely have the team and the coaching staff that can morph this into something real special. Real special. You got some young cats that's on contracts that you can get rid of. You don't really have to get rid of your main guys on top of that. Um, because Steph is still playing at a high level. He's in his prime. Uh, even though Draymond is not the player that he was, I know a lot of people thinking that they should get rid of him. They should get rid of Clay, stuff like that. You know, I think Clay, yeah, he's not the same Clay, but he's still gonna give you productive points and stuff like that. You can move him to the bench. I don't see Bradley coming off the bench, but I can see Clay coming off the bench, and give you valuable points and stuff like that. And but the other thing I think Golden State really needs is a big, like another big dominant guy. They too small. Like Looney's a good player, but he ain't no he's not big enough. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's not big enough when it comes to facing like Anthony Davis, a Jokic, a Joel Embiid and stuff like that. Brooke Lopez and stuff like that. I would get it. I would get it big. I would get it big. I have to get it big. I would get it big. But they got a lot of options. Bradley Bill got a lot of options, man. It's gonna be crazy to see where teams are gonna do to try to get this brother, or if he's just gonna stay in Washington. You know what I'm saying? Because some people loyal. We got Damian Lillard, another one. Like, you know, rumors and stuff like that. He put out a list where he would want to go and stuff like that. I would want to see Dame in a good situation. Dame is one of my favorite point guards to watch. Um, there's so many things that like people could do, bruh. So many things that people could do. Where could he go? You know what I'm saying? Where he could be an asset at, you know. Chris Paul got waived from the Phoenix Suns. Like, I could see a Marcus Smart being traded for a Chris Paul. I was just talking to this cat online. He was talking about from a last post I had about they should break up. I think they just need a point guard. I don't think they need to break up them two. I think they just need and it's not a knock towards Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is a great point guard, right? But we talking about a distributor. We're talking about someone that can have them in the right positions at the right time when it's clutch time. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown turn the ball over at an alarming rate, especially in playoff situations. And sometimes the ball be stagnant at times, you know, and that's not what they need. They need ball movement. They need to play. Now, I think I said this before. They need to play like Golden State. Notice that teams that really, really move the ball and everybody gets involved have won championships. You know what I'm saying? Um, Milwaukee when they won it, that was ball movement. That was everybody eating. You know, even though Giannis was straight dominant, but everybody on that team is a factor. Everybody on that team is a factor. Golden State play the same way. Even though Steph does what he does, shoots miraculous shots, you know what I'm saying, here and there and there, but everybody's Draymond's the one pushing the ball off the floor. You got Jordan Poole, you got Clay, you got Steph, you got Wiggins, all eating. You know what I'm saying? In different variations of the game, different nights. You know what I'm saying? Someone may be hot. So Denver, same thing. Even though Jokic is dominating like the way he was in the playoffs, everybody was touching the ball. Everybody was eating. You know what I'm saying? First game of the playoff of the finals, Aaron Gore had like 10 points within the first quarter. Like he was the leading scorer in that first game. It's just stuff like that. Like you get everybody acclimate, and that's what it is. It's not about dribble, 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 then passing when it's like 5 seconds left. That's not how you get people like involved. That doesn't make you a great passer when you pass at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? The other team collapse on you, and then there's somebody open. Like that's not really like that's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. Chris Paul, he doesn't have to do as much. You know what I'm saying? I think he gave you 14 points, about 18 assists, 15 assists, whatever, something like that. That's perfect. And then on top of that, he doesn't have to do as much. You know what I'm saying? You got two great defenders, two great scorers. They just need the player to put them in the right position. That's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, you know what I'm saying, about that, what I said about all these other players and stuff like that. And it's still early. It's still early. We haven't even got the draft day. We haven't got the summer league yet. Like the trade deadline is not a summer time. All right, let's run this back real quick. Let's run this back, bro. I'm gonna throw some music up in here real quick, right? Music topic. I don't remember their names, and I apologize because I sure enough don't. I don't follow these cats. But it was a situation where it's a female rapper. I guess she was doing a podcast or she was doing some kind of showcase. Where there's another brother. He start rubbing her shoulder, start kissing on her and stuff like that. People were coming for this brother's neck and stuff like that. We got Conor McGregor forcing himself on a woman in the bathroom allegedly and stuff like that. I think they said there was a video that came out showing that she walked into the bathroom voluntarily. But my thing is this: y'all brothers got buku amount of money. It's too many of y'all, and even though he a white dude, I'm talking about my culture, my brothers. Like, yo, man, we this is what I be saying, bro. Well, you've got to do better, because is we gotta put ourselves in position to win. We can't keep putting ourselves our position to lose. Regardless if you're talking about losing money, your reputation and stuff like that. Same thing with y'all. If this is what you want, don't put yourself in bad positions, bruh. Where we fumbling the bag. Where we talking about generation worth of wealth. And I say that to do this because we got to put ourselves in a position where we can start making big moves. Not these little small little moves. I'm talking about big moves where we own real shit. Like we own a team. Like we own a league and stuff like that. We making those moves. Ice Cube, first black person to own a whole entire fucking league and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? Even though the XFL was kind of failing, but like still, like Dwayne Johnson still put forth effort to make an XFL and stuff like that. Like let's we gotta stop fumbling the bag and doing this off the meat rack stuff. There's no way possible, bro, that you making that much money that you gotta sit up there and try to put your lips on this woman. And I didn't even know she had a man. I can't remember her name and stuff like that. I didn't know she had a man. I didn't know she had a son. I just know she talk about raunchy stuff or like that. And I hate to say this, when you put that type of light into the universe, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even if it's wrong. Even if it's wrong. You putting that type of energy out there in the atmosphere, people are not perspective of like of perspective of enough or still trapped in the matrix where they can't take reality from real from reality. Yeah, she may do that with her man. She may be freaky with her man. That don't mean she freaky with everybody else. And that don't make it right for you to touch her in no type of light unless it's wanted. I saw a post where the dude said like, "Yo, just because she a stripper don't mean that you need to be trying to fuck her like in a or trying to take it like in that way. That's her job, that's her profession, whatever. What I'm saying, for her to get money. At the end of the day, I understand we gotta protect these women, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he did apologize and all that. She accepted his apology, and I'm glad for that. Moving on, you know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes and stuff like that too. On top of that, no, we can't also too deem the brother, you know what I'm saying, put the hammer on him, cancel him and stuff like that. People make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? People make mistakes, but we just got to do better. You know, who we just gotta do better. That's at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's all I want from us. Can't be fumbling these bags, giving this money back to these white folks. Now going back to Collins, like same thing, bro. Like, bro, like your net worth is like, I think 20, 20 mil, 200 mil, 2 mil, something like that. You don't need to do this. You don't need to force yourself. You don't need to put yourself in a bad light. And I said allegedly. I don't know what happened between them two, but don't put yourself in situations where these women can cry wolf. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying she lying about that. And I'm just saying, why put yourself in that type of situation? Like, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not, bro. Like I'd rather do this, bro. I'd rather get with a chick. If it didn't work out, she ended up divorcing me, whatever, would take half, whatever the case may be. But I'd rather not be here with no rape charge. I'd rather not be here with no rape charge. I'd rather be on some news where me and my woman broke up, da 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 type situation. But nah, I don't want to hear with no rape charge. I don't want that. I don't want that. Because people gonna look at you. People are always gonna have that perspective on you. You know what I'm saying? That type of image is gonna play in people's minds forever. No, watch him. Still to this day, Chris Brown is still getting hit with that fucking Rihanna shit. Still to this day, people still try to say stuff about him about that. It's always gonna follow him. He's always got to defend himself about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was two people that started this. You know what I'm saying? It was two people. I'm not saying what he did was right because you should never put your hands on a woman show or try to walk away from that. You know what I'm saying? But we put ourselves in these type of situations where we like, let's fumble, we fumble in the bag. In the bathroom in the NBA finals? Really? Really? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Get it how you live, I guess. Get it how you live, man. Y'all, I'm a, I'm not gonna hold you, man. I always remember this. It was the Dave Chappelle sketch where he had a contract. Y'all better start. I'm hitting y'all women with them contracts. I get big. I get big. I'm hitting y'all with that contract, bro. You know what I'm saying. You ain't about to hit me with that. Sign right here. Sign right here, right there, right there. I need you to sign right there before we do anything. Before you come in this room, you gonna sign right there. No, we ain't doing no sneaky leak in no bathroom, none of that. No, I got the contract on me. You gonna sign right there? No, you know what I'm saying. That's what you need to sign right there. I ain't playing with you. Anybody get me caught up? No, 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 no. Oh, don't let me have no girl. Don't let me have no wife. I'm going home to her. I ain't about. No, I'm good. Get off of me. Get off of me. And I don't even want to bring this one up, bro. Ain't no way, little Meech. Ain't no way no chick got my chain on and she posting with that. You setting yourself up for failure, bro. Once again, bro, you got you a bad little thing, Summer Walker, bro, and you do some stuff like that. I don't care, security or not. Who is this chick? Get her out my limousine. Oh, you not about to get me caught up like that, bro. You fired for having this chick in here. You need to get out ASAP, bro. It's gonna be on my live. I'm gonna be posted like, yo, I don't know who this chick is and my security guy. Matter of fact, how do you give me my chain? Well, I call the police, bro. I'm acting crazy, bro. And I mean acting crazy as far as like I'm acting like a straight up victim, bro. You not about to get me caught up. You not about to get me caught up, bro. No, 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 and no. No, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. My security guard let this chick in there and let her put on my chain. What? What? And stop messing with women that tell, bro. Like, stop messing with these women. Like, contract, contract, contract. Even if that was contract, you can't say nothing. You will be sued. You can't put out nothing to this light. You will be sued. I'm not playing with y'all, bro. Y'all better just get them contracts out, bro. These if Laura Harvey can make do sign contracts to date, we sign contracts to keep your motherfucking mouth shut. Like real talk, bro. Real talk. But you know what it is. I'm your host, Smoothie Man Bruce Wayne, aka Smooth Money Mayweather, the paper chaser. Holla at you, boy. You already know what to do, my G. Turn on that bell notification. Hit that subscribe button. All right.